Similar to the Patrick step, I want a little lean so you can really keep the weight on this leg without tipping over. Your feet are not on a tightrope. You're actually thinking to still stay hip width apart. So you're getting balanced, you're hip width apart. It's gonna take a little practice to find what step to take. And that's why you've already built a lot of strength before you're even on this. So you could, if you overshoot it, it'll look like this, like too far. If you undershoot it, you'll be like too far forward. So the perfect spot is where the back foot's on the toes, and that stays that way throughout. The front foot starts flat. As you go down, the front heel lifts in order to get as much coverage as possible without the back knee touching the floor. That's why you're also doing a stretch later on that will build to this. You're even trying to contract that glute. So instead of relaxing there, you're lifting, contracting, and putting maximal strength there. Push out, slowly down, all the way as far as you can. Full pause, contracting, chest back, pushing out. So a full bend squat, and when you're up on your toes, it actually puts even more pressure on the muscles that protect your knees. This, when doctors looked at hundreds of studies, they found that it actually meant a more stable knee, a more protected knee, less chance of pain, less chance of surgeries. And if you patiently progress to this ability to squat like this, then it actually provides, contrary to what you would think of something that harms your knees, it actually provides leg strengthening and protective mechanisms. The problem is that we have two legs, and the odds of perfect bend between ankle, knee, hip, perfect strength, right? So let's say this leg was stronger than this one, then it's probably, if this is a 7 and this is a 5, then doing regular double-legged squats is not only not going to even it out, but might make this one a 9 and this one a 6. It might further to the discrepancy, and the discrepancy is what leaves you vulnerable. Enter the ATG split squat, which I showed you against there, but you don't have to balance once you get comfortable with it. Now you're getting the full bend, one side at a time, and you repeat your reps like this so you know exactly how strong one side is, and then you can do the other side. So that's why it's actually important if you have a weaker knee, which for me, it was actually the right, because I did such a good job using this stuff for my left that had all the surgeries, then was like, oh wait, my right is effed. So I usually start at my right and then balance it with my left. So now they're completely even. So even if I wanted to squat, which I don't because I have this exercise, but even if I wanted to, I would be safer and healthier for it. Plus, you get amazing benefits. We sit all day long, our hip flexors get short. That's linked to back pain, knee pain. Now, with the ATG split squat, we're stretching there, and we're stretching evenly between sides. So just from this stretch alone, you can add your front leg and wind up in a split. I don't stretch to the splits, I just do knee ability. It's an awesome bonus. So split squat is even gonna unwind your hips for posture. How easy it is to have posture up here when your hip flexors are tight. You wanna get rid of this? Split squats. You want to fix your knees? Split squats. You want to get jack legs and jump higher? Split squats. You want to run faster? Split squats. You want to have a good relationship? Split squats. Okay, that one's not, well, anyways, you get my point. So the why on split squats, I could go all day. But the simple technology of it is that if you can patiently, safely, without pain, build to full knee bend and get balance between sides, now you're putting money in the bank towards long-term of your knees and towards incredible performance. Part is to do 5 sets of 5 each leg, but now actually giving yourself a 30-second break after you do other 30-second break. That's because without realizing it, your hip flexors here are working really hard. So if you just try to switch sides, you can run into hip flexor fatigue, and I don't want you to necessarily get fatigued there in this movement. I want you to be able to really concentrate your effort. So do one leg, 5 reps, rest 30 seconds. Other leg, 5 reps, rest 30 seconds. 5 sets of 5, and then on that last set of 5, make sure you film from a side angle and send me the last 3 reps just like this. Doctor said I would never have full knee bend. This exercise saved me, but only in direct ratio to getting the Patrick step. down. Think of this as long-term progress. For me, my knees deteriorated for 10 years. For most people, it's been years that their knees have been deteriorating. Okay, even a few months can totally change your life, but not if you go out of sequence. So it's very important that we work as a team, that we see your form, that you don't do the ATG split squat until you've achieved the end goal of the Patrick step up. So let's stay as a team. I know you can transform, and within a few months, you may never look back.